In terms of Saturn being considered a female, there's another example of it here in Matthew 24. Solar eclipse being described here. Immediately after the tribulation of those days shall the sun be darkened, and the moon shall not give her light, and the stars shall fall from heaven, and the powers of the heavens shall be shaken. This is a solar eclipse. This is the return of Jesus in Matthew 24, and it's the fifth month. It's the fifth trumpet, which are all the last 7 months, which are a time of tribulations.
Revelation 9. And the fifth angel sounded, and I saw a star fall from heaven unto the earth, and to him was given the key of the bottomless pit. And the seventh angel sounded, and there were great voices in heaven saying, The kingdoms of this world are become the kingdoms of our Lord and of his Christ, and he shall reign forever and ever.
So in this verse, I consider this to be a star falls from heaven. So Jesus is usually referred to as the star. And this fall from heaven, it's which had fallen. And Jesus had fallen. And of course he rose again. But this is a reduplicated and contracted form of the second. It's to descend from a higher place to a lower place. So I interpret this as this is literally the return of Jesus. The star is returning from heaven unto the earth. And see, to him was given the key of the bottomless pit. This is shaft of the abyss. This is the, depthless, bottomless, unbounded pit of evil. And this key is that which unlocks something. And the key has a keeper. And when you are given a key, you're given authority. And only Jesus is worthy to receive a key. You have to be worthy to receive the authority to possess a key. And I believe this one belongs to Jesus. So this is why I think this verse is really tied to the return of Jesus. When you get to the seventh trumpet, Jesus now has dominion over the world. So these trumpets are just months apart. It's his return on the 5th, which corresponds to the August 2nd total solar eclipse. And then you have September as the 6th month. And then on the 7th month, it's Feast of Trumpets, the 1st of Tishri, the 7th month. So it's 5, 6, and 7. He has to have dominion. He has taken over dominion of the world. The dominion of men are gone. And it's now the dominion of Jesus. He's returned. He's on the earth at the 7th trumpet. And so this is why I consider the 5th trumpet corresponding to the 5th month, and the 7th trumpet corresponding to the 7th month. This is also in the prophecy of the destruction of Jericho. It's the last 7 years. They walk around the city once for 7 days, and on the 7th day they walk around the city 7 times in one day, and then blow the trumpets and the walls come down. So that's the dominion of men are gone when those walls come down. And it's a 7 days, last 7 years, and then 7 circlings within one day. So that's the last 7 months. So this Jericho is a prophecy which is reiterated in Revelations.
And ye shall compass the city, all ye men of war, and go round about the city once. Thus shalt thou do 6 days. And 7 priests shall bear before the ark 7 trumpets of ram's horns. And the 7th day ye shall compass the city 7 times, and the priests shall blow with the trumpets. And it shall come to pass that when they make a long blast with the ram's horn, and when ye hear the sound of the trumpet, all the people shall shout with a great shout, and the wall of the city shall fall down flat, and the people shall ascend up, every man straight before him.
New moon, solar eclipse, Monday, August the 2nd. Monday, August the 2nd is 2027, and the solar eclipse is here. Jupiter is at the right leg of Leo the lion. So Jesus is returning. This is him returning as a lion with the solar eclipse. Now in Cancer is a tribulation time for Israel. It's always a tribulation time. This is the Gogian host have invaded, and Jesus is returning, and he's about to destroy the Gogian host. And so whenever Israel is being destroyed, such as the Romans or the Babylonians, it's always in August, which is always Cancer. The sign is always in the Cancer, in the August, definite pattern. And here Mars is red, and Mars is in Virgo. So Israel is suffering, is red. It means it's suffering. Now at this time, when this time is occurring, Saturn is in the same spot where Jesus was born, in the Pisces, almost the identical spot where Jesus was born. The Jupiter Mars is right here. This is the bride of Christ that has been taken out of the times of tribulations and is in this place of safety, right? This watery place where Jesus is born is a safe place, right? Because that's what you need when you're giving birth to a child. You need the woman has to be in a safe place. He wasn't under any threat when he was being born, literally. Not till later, not till he was 2 years old.
He shall pour the water out of his buckets, and his seed shall be in many waters, and his king shall be higher than Agag, and his kingdom shall be exalted.
And this represents the bride of Christ at this particular time when Jesus is returning. There's tribulations. Gogian host is invading Israel. This is the sign. This is the August the 2nd, 2027, and it says that the stars will fall from heaven. So at this time, there's a lot of meteor showers going on. So that's part of the verse, that the heavens will be shaken, and it says the stars will fall from heaven, and that's represented by meteor showers. So you can see Matthew 24, all the aspects, and of course there's also the heavens will be shaken. It could be significant sunspot activity. So that could be the heavens are shaken. But the stars falling from heaven are the meteor showers. And of course there's the solar total. This is a total solar eclipse. And it goes right through Egypt. This is total for Israel. It's right south of Israel. It goes right through Egypt. So Egypt is the epicenter of this total solar eclipse. So Israel is going to see this full total eclipse is the sign, and it's happening around 1 o'clock in the afternoon, where it says the whole world will see Jesus from east to west upon his return. And his return, I don't think happens, it happens over the course of time. So I think both sides of the earth are going to witness. I always think of Saturn as representing a female, whenever it's used as a sign. There's significant females in the Bible. The entire nation of Israel is considered the virgin, considered a female.
The Virgin of Israel is fallen. She shall no more rise. She is forsaken upon her land. There is none to raise her up.
The bride of Christ, right? In the New Testament, of course, you have Mary giving birth to Jesus, the virgin, right? So this is why this is the safe place where Saturn is considered a female, but also Virgo, the virgin, is female, and that represents Israel. The constellation image matches the biblical verbiage. Leo the lion, Gemini the twins, Taurus the bull, on and on and on. All 12 constellations are highly representative of biblical language and biblical images, and that's what makes this so powerful. These images were set up long before Job. They've never changed. They're preserved to preserve the history. These images and their names and such go back to the beginning. These are biblical images, biblical names, and these names are in the Bible. Orion is in the Bible. Jupiter is in the Bible. Pollux, Mercury is in the Bible. These are the original names. They go back thousands and thousands of years.